Iko Nini. So how samaga, I don't even know how to start this video, but leo ni kuna vile the night turning into the morning studio imekuwa broken in, and it's one of those things that you don't think would happen. So kuna hata like I think something worse would have happened, because at around 1:43 am nilibaki nimeteremka kwa studio, alafu nika record video. So nilikuwa nimerecord video juu a few things. Number one was the rally ya jana ya Gachagua in Kikuyu. Alafu number two nikabonga juu ya stories za Usotsi na Babu Owino. Alafu number three nikabonga juu ya ilikuwa what else, vile Mbavu alikama out kusema that hakusuu Obina. So yes, did that. Then at around 3:34 that is, yes, nikabaki nimefunga studio, nikachapa padlock, inakuwa na padlock yake, and yeah, hiyo padlock nizapitishia hiyo padlock, nikachapa hiyo padlock. Alafu the next thing nikaenda upstairs. Then at around 4:30 went to bed. Alafu what happens, like at around 7:30 my nephew anakuja, alafu ananiambia that the studio has been broken in and stuff has been stolen. So I come downstairs. So this is the padlock. This padlock, somehow I always thought to myself that it's foolproof. It's not, because they were able to open it without breaking it. Yes, they were able to open it without breaking it, and wakabaki wamerusha kwa like laundry bag. So this laundry bag. So yes, that's where they ended up putting it. So what did they take? They took the two Sony A7 IVs. Kama kwa na Iko Nini on this journey, you know how much and how happy I was to get those two cameras. Then of course the two 74s come with the two lenses. So kulikuwa na moja ilikuwa na Sigma lens, inakuwa the wide lens ile switch apaga nayo azi, ilikuwa zoom lens switch apaga nayo zile ma up close. As I say, ile time it's just me and one person, kionaga like one shot. Like I think the last person we used the zoom lens on was Manitonani Levi Mnyeri. So but hiyo zoom lens pia ndio uchukuaga hii couch. So kionaga Ian na hata Zach wakiwa hapa, we using that zoom lens. Then we use the other lens ya Sony na kuaga 16 to 25 mm, hiyo inakuaga hivyo. So of course hatutuanishagi kila kitu every day. So walichukua camera plus lens, alafu zinakuaga na stands, wakachukua pia hizo stands. And somehow when I had the studio had been broken in, of course I was super worried because I thought they'd taken everything. So happy to report, I guess, that waliacha a few things. Hakuguza computers. I'm thinking that they didn't know what that was. What else? So hakuguza the computers na bakini sasa. The funny thing, remember the show that I was talking about that I recorded? One of the reasons why you'll never watch that show is the camera. Normally nikirecord usiku, I'll normally leave the card kwa camera so that najua my nephew who's the editor akikuja anajua tu ataitoa kutoka kwa camera alafu aiseti. So now niko na hiyo footage ya black and white, cause shida niko na Google Nest. So Google Nest captures moments. You have to pay for Google Premium, which in all honesty I can afford in quotes, but I never took it seriously. The worst thing about this story ni last year I wanted to insure the studio. If you're wondering if I had insurance, I didn't have insurance. I wanted to insure the studio. The only thing that I needed to do was to sit down and write down the serial numbers. Serial number ya one camera, one Sony, I'm sure I can get, because all I need to do is go back to the shop that I bought, Nilibuy Cameras Africa. But the other one nilibuy kwa B&H. I don't know if I can get the serial number ya hiyo. So yeah, that's where I am right now. Is it back to zero now? I don't think it's back to zero, because the cameras are still the computers are still there. So place makarao kwa meja. This is one of the things I'll tell you, like I'm actually very impressed, because vile nilibonga na landlord aliniambia niende nichukue OB. So nikaenda nikachukua OB police station fulani, I think inaitwa what? What's it called? Is it Akila police station, I think? Yes, Akila police station. So took the OB and nika get makara wawili tukakam nao. Alafu after makara wawili wakuje wakapigia OCS, the OCS akakuja. Alafu azizi after makara wawili wakuje wakapigia DCI. So DCI wakakuja. After DCI wakuje OCS akakuja. After OCS akakuje watu wa forensics wakakuja. So this place there is an any, it's just that I can't show you their faces but I can show you the videos. Hawa tunaona hapo tumetry kuhide faces zao, ni makarao wamekuja wakacheck the whole place. Kuna a piece of metal ile aswali break nayo studio, they left it behind. So that's there, but then the only footage that I have is this footage that's in black and white. So kama unaweza check ukiona ni raya unajua unaweza niambia, alafu nitakureward. Unajua naweza sema them if I can recover that hata so naweza kupatia 100k if you know whoever any of these people are. So yeah, that's where we are. So now it's before buying new cameras I have to think of the security of this place, how to reinforce it, because this place nakuwaga na wochi like na not just mawochi but kuna mawochi kwa hii gate opposite na kuna wochi anafaa kuwa hapa. So leo ndio naambiwa that wochi anafaa kuwa hapa. Apparently unajua usiku simuonagi, apparently he has another job. So yeye kujaga tu hapa anafunga gate moja pale, alafu anaacha gate moja ile wasone za jifungia pia na ana whatever, alafu anaenda shughuli zake. He goes to his other job. So he leaves this place without any security. So these people must have known. So what I'm wondering is how they were able to kufungua hiyo padlock. Hii padlock like without nini. So kama wewe ni msee iko nini unaelewa how that's done. How they were able to kufungua hii padlock. That's one thing I don't know. And also how did they know that I'd left the studio? So when they were coming in, did they know that I'd left the studio? Because the crude weapon that they had, hicho kichuma, I'm happy I was not here. Because wangenipata, msangenigonga na hiyo chuma, na cheki. So it could have been worse. But now it's time to reinforce security and kuanza kujipanga tena. If we could buy the cameras once, we can buy twice. So ni kuanza kusave up tena mpaka nibaki nimepata. So yes, even ndio kitu happen. This is the reason why akuja kuwa na show. Kuna hizo show tatu waliiba, alafu kuna show moja tuko tumerecord na kina Robo. So I think pia Mr. Editor hangeweza akikuwa kwa hiyo mind state. So this whole morning imekuwa ni story na kwenda kureport. And now the next thing that I want to do ni kuishia by the time I post this I want to go to Langata police station and now write the statement. So sikuwa najua you write a report first, alafu you get the OB and then now there's a statement. So yes, as a technological guy, man, my stuff hazina tags, hazina, so I don't know. But vile nimesema, if anyone tries to sell you two Sony cameras, jua ni zangu je, jua ni za Iko Nini. Ukipata tough card utabaki umepata photos ni zangu. You can take them, alafu as long as unajua ni nani, baadaye si mimi mwenyewe nitakureward bado na so, alafu omsesi tutarikapa vitu zangu alafu akurudishie do yako. So if you can do that, yes, so putting out a reward 100k and yes man, I don't know what to say man, it's one of those, have to start again. So the positives, I think they just came for the cameras because the microphones bado ziko. Mixer, like hii mixer mnaonaga hapa waganaitumia kama deco bado iko. And yes, the computers, there was one computer like a Mac Mini kwa meza tu. I don't think they knew it, so thank Apple, like only thank God for Apple. Coincidentally sikuwa nimeacha laptop yangu chini because wangeenda nayo. What else? Yes, ile mixer ingine iko, cables zote. So now the next phase is reinforcing this whole place and making it a fortress. And apart from that, I also want to get like the best alarm system. And pia now I want to live like someone who knows there's no security. I think what I've been lying to myself ni kuna wochi hii place. so I knew that ka nimeka hii padlock, nimeka nini, cause mlango ilivunjwa, like even there's a video of the corridor ile nitashare, utaicheki hapo. Mlango ilivunjwa, hakuna any alarm system, because I was lying to myself that this nini, the fact that they knew this is a studio and there's no one inside has just amazed me. Alafu back in the days tuko kuna gate tuko tunafunga huko chini, siku hizi hatuifungi. Najua like laxity, I think consistency, man. I'm very consistent in a lot of stuff, but it come to security, I'll say that there was a lapse. Alafu the interesting thing is the only reason why there's the footage that we have is because majuzi when Robo joined the team, Robo ndiye aliniambia like, hey Mwaf, hapa hii ni Nairobi, in Nairobi hufai kurun any business without CCTV. So vile Robo aliniambia hivyo, that's the only reason why at least najua that this happened at 5:30. And apart from knowing that it happened at 5:30, najua that yes, it happened at 5:30, and at least I have a certain level of image. So if you can look at these three people, kuna moja alibaki kwa mlango, if you can look at them, if you know any of them pia, and you can lead us to any of them, they are 100k still yours. So I just wanted to put that out. So kama kawaida, I don't know, kana fa kusema like, subscribe, okay. Iko Nini.